I'm Alex.
And I'm Carl, and we make fishing films on YouTube that you may or may not have seen. And yeah, we're proud to be judges for the Angling Trust video battle. For a long time, and I think Alex is the same, I didn't really tell anyone at my school that I fished. It wasn't perceived to be the cool thing, you know. Oh yeah, I go out on the weekend and I sit next to a pond and try and pull fish out with a hook. We started making videos about our adventures, about our stories, the places that fishing brought us, and we started putting those out online. People from our class at school would ask us, "Oh, I saw your video." I'd be like, "Oh no, they saw the video, oh no." But then they'd say, "Take me fishing, will ya?" Through the power of film and through fishing, somehow the combined two inspired people to get out and fish, and I think that's quite special really, that you can inspire people to get out and go fishing. So video battle in a sense will, or can, inspire people.
Half the enjoyment is going out, catching the fish, and the other half is actually getting home, watching the footage back, and
it's capturing the moment.
Sort of, yeah, we can live it again through the film.
Other people and people who may not necessarily be able to get out fishing themselves can live that moment, can enjoy what fishing brings to us. And there's a lot that stand out. There's a lot of very impressive video content out there, but the actual shot that stays with me the most, the shot that actually influenced me the most, was actually a video that I saw on YouTube. This young man who's documented his campaign to try and catch a carp from the River Thames, and he'd gone down after school time after time after time after time, and it was terribly shot. I'll be totally honest, it was shot, I can't remember what it was shot on, probably an iPhone, and it was shaky and it was noisy, but it just didn't matter, because when he finally caught that carp and he got this shot looking into his net, you could hear his voice. He was so excited and so happy, and it reminded me that it doesn't matter what level of skill you're at, when you succeed in what you're trying to do, nothing beats that. And that shot of him looking into the net when he sees that carp in there is special.
It's definitely less about the quality of the actual footage that is being filmed. I think it's mostly about the excitement and passion coming from the person in the film.
Getting the bite on camera.
That's one of the best bits. Even if it's not specially set up in the perfect position, even if it's just
off the cuff, getting that take on camera.
If you can get those exciting moments on film.
That's what makes a film epic. So entering the video battle, making your little video clip and sharing it with people has one benefit in that you could win and end up with a prize. But more importantly than the prize which you could potentially win, A, you could inspire someone external, but B, one of your friends could see that, or one of your relatives, or someone you know could see it, and maybe themselves get in touch, and you could potentially make a fishing buddy for life.
I'd say making a film on your own is a lot harder. So yeah, if you've got a friend to do it with, or
a group of friends,
yeah, making a film together is not only more fun, it's also a lot easier.
You film one person, they film the other person.
You end up with a better.
Yeah, you end up with a nicer
product.
Finished piece, and it's just also sort of a good laugh filming, because you can, you know, all the bloopers and all the funny moments that you have whilst you're out on the bank, you can sort of relive when you get home and look at the footage on your computer. So
you don't need to make a video which includes fishing. I think the two of our most enjoyable videos that we've made and that have got the most views happen to be where we're not even casting a line out. One was of Carl dancing and falling in a lake, and the other one was throwing boilies into a glass.
To have a video that is successful, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone pulling fish out of a lake one after another. Editing does help, like cutting out the bit where you cast in a tree, or when we were fly fishing yesterday and Alex got in about 10 tangles in a row.
No, we don't talk about that.
No, just edit that out. Or conversely, leave it in.
Firstly, I'd say try and film as much as you can on the day. If you see anything interesting, you see a bird, you see the sunrise, sunset, you see a fish in the margins, just turn the camera on and film it. You in fact can't film enough on the day, because when you get back home you can sort it all out and you will never be thinking, oh, I didn't film enough. Secondly, it's always good to keep the camera relatively steady. You can go as expensive or as cheap as you like. Obviously you could invest in a tripod. You can get quite cheap ones nowadays. You can also go for the good quality ones which are more expensive. You can also just use a bucket, put the camera in the bucket, turn it around, film yourself. You can also get some quite cheap bank stick adapters which you can screw onto the top of a bank stick, push it in the ground, mount the camera on top, and that's another easy option, which in fact Colin and I use for our GoPro camera quite a lot, where we just stick it in the ground facing the swim and we get everything on film. It's nice to see at quite a steady shot.
That's not how you do it. Something that I am definitely guilty of quite regularly is that I get far too preoccupied with filming to remember why I'm actually there. I'm there to try and catch a fish, and far too many times I've been filming and oh look at that, I'll film that. Oh look at that, I'll film that. Oh I'll definitely film that. And I start to become the cameraman for Alex. He'll be catching the fish and I'll be filming all day.
That's just it's an excuse for why I catch all day long.
So lastly, we'd just like to thank the team at Video Battle for giving us the opportunities to be the wildcard. So lastly, we'd just like to thank the team at Video Battle for giving us the opportunity of being the wildcard judges for the competition. We're certainly very much looking forward to seeing the films.
So yeah, good luck and enjoy.